Alright, so I do have some leveling to do. However, I did discover, while I was sitting here waiting, I don't get any allowances yet. You only unlock the leaves after a certain point in the quest, MSQ. So we'll instead, I don't know, do some hunting logs? Or something? I probably have no, I don't have those either, because you unlock them with leaves at the same time. Well, hunting logs it is. We only need 6 levels, so that should be doable enough. Might have to do some fates. I do want to get past this main story quest today at least. We'll see how possible that is. See, I can't get anything. No, well, no, I can. That's not helpful. That's the housing quest. Oh, it's over there. Yeah, over here somewhere. See how I'm gonna be doing on this fate, how much this gives. It's level 7. That is not something I'm gonna attack for reasons. That would probably end very badly, very quickly. Right, that should be one of the last one. One more. Oh, there it goes. 1120, that's not bad. It's more than I was expecting. Okay, that was how much? 1300. So yeah, this is the default amount. That's not yet doubled. And we do get these doubled. So it's quite a bit of experience. Unfortunately, however, it's definitely not enough to reach level 18. But with the next tier, we might get a couple. Though I'm not sure how many of those I can kill. Because, you know, level 1 weapon, level 1 gear, no stats. It's gonna be a little tough. We'll see. Other than that, probably just gonna run around and do some fates or something. Or like we can see if we... Maybe some of these side quests would work as well. Especially like the 10 and up. I'm gonna take a look how much XP those are worth. Why is someone farming diamites? I need those. This place is usually crawling with diamites. The hell is happening? Honestly, at least the leveling of crafters and everything will go quick because of the road to 90 buff. That was already the hunting log entry, so this one is unneeded. Okay, let's take a look how much experience those quests are worth. Yeah, these two. I just made some. For experience. How much are you worth? 800. That's a bit more. I did have a lot of time earlier to do all my weeklies on main, like custom deliveries, the current alliance raid, the 4 normal raids, all of that is currently done. New quest spawned. And there is a quest that involves these, okay. And I did a bunch of roulettes as well. I already have like, I'm extremely surprised because apparently one round of roulettes, like if you do every single roulette, has like 360 tomestones of the capped ones. So, I mean, I still have to do a couple of those. But there's like one more expert roulette and then you're done for the week. That's a special quest also, okay. But mostly I'm currently going to be doing roulettes for like the money. Like on Monday I already got back to like the almost 100 leaf quest allowances, so I spent all those on the culinarian leaves in Shalayan and got like almost like a million from that. So I'm back over 5, which is nice. But I'm sick of being in single-digit millions, so gonna have to do some more farming for that. Especially like currently the leaf quests are like my main source of income. But I also kind of want to use the allowances to complete the leaf quest achievements, which you can't have both at the same time. It doesn't work. Okay, I hate how Lancer runs with or sprints with the weapon out. That is no. Oh, I did that. I like currently the best one is still the level 90 T1 Mountain Steeped from Endwalker, not the current Dawntrail versions. Probably because the craft is faster, because you want them in HQ. I also did the coffee cookies for a while. It's like it's free money, especially because I gather all the materials myself and they're fairly easy to gather. Like the only sticking point is the lemons that are like a timed node. Other than that, it's fairly easy. And honestly, rather use them for money than just have to sit around doing nothing. Oh, I get this section. Yeah. Oh, it's on top, isn't it? Yeah, it's on top. I don't want to fight 3 of you. Thank you very much. What am I gonna be fighting here? Easy peasy. Almost level 14 soon. Which means just 4 more to go. Oops. And I think these give at least 300 experience. Thanks to the road to 90 buff. Let's see. Slugs. Okay, that's over there. There's also a fate there. But that's a boss fate. I might not be able to do that. Well, we can at least try. I can run away if it doesn't work. So far it's looking okay. But I don't have the damage probably. Oh, we have received help. Nice, 2600 XP. Yeah, I mean, the fight would have been fine otherwise. I would just have run out of time. But HP-wise, that wasn't a problem at all. Guess the game is slightly being DDoSed again because I am seeing some lag. And it's certainly not my internet connection. The game. The game. At 15 I can also do the next class quest, which should be a decent chunk of XP. I should go to that boss fight. That's still like 12 minutes, so even if nobody joins, I can do that alone if it's not too damaging. It is a casting mod though. Look at how they... There's someone else here for sure, like, look at this. Ah, I'm too high, that's why I can't attack it. I can't even see the other player. Oh, it's just the game has had major fucking bots. Oh, it is. That would explain why I can't see the player. He's farming those enemies for, I don't know, items, I guess. What's the weird decisions? Oh, I thought I would have to go to the east shore for these. But I'm definitely sure there's some lag in the game. Look how long it takes for the damage to show up on the health bar sometimes. Or that cast was so fast that it hit me because it was delayed. There's certainly some issues in the game. It's been having some chaos. This is on chaos, but like generally the game has been suffering DDoS attacks lately. So why is my character stuck again? That's better. No, not quite yet. I mean, they just generally hit the server, sometimes also the German ones, or European ones, they're not too picky. Okay, we're gonna be doing the class quest now, so there should be a bunch more. We have unlocked this. Three levels until I can finally do the level 5 main story quest. But like for example on our first Savage raid night I also had definitely some lag issues. I was noticing that my spells, my abilities were delayed. And now on Sunday I didn't have that problem at all. So I don't know. It actually killed me at least once with the legs. Because that was the reason why my nebula didn't trigger. Did I not pick up Carpenter yet? Why have I not picked up Carpenter? Oh, I have only picked up the ones in... No, I picked up Leatherworker. The fuck? That works. Hold on. Let me accept the level 1 quest. Moving on. But yeah, something like the level grind that I have to do here is definitely why I picked Phantom. With the level, like with the buff. Because otherwise, this would be a... Look how long it took for this to trigger after I clicked on the NPC. It is definitely laggy. I don't know. Things are up shenanigans. It's not consistent, but it is there. There's a central shroud. There is a few here. Ugh. Fine. You die. How doable is a level 14 mob now? Ah, very. Though I'm taking a lot more damage from these. Also with like the combo, how long it takes for it to glow up, which is normally instant. Definitely things you can notice. Alright, level 16. And that was already most of the level already. So we're almost 17. There's some solo duty coming up for that as well. But we can probably kill a couple more enemies over and maybe get some more. Like, this is 8,000, this is 10,000 experience. Plus the mob kill experience might already be enough. Takes a while for everything to register. It's a bit annoying, but it's playable. There's one more weevil I need. This is gonna be at least 10,000 experience. Mandragora is... should be here somewhere. And those 8,000 are definitely enough. Oh, I see them. Alright. This means I can now equip this. Which is... okay, just that circlet, I guess. Meaning I finally have item level 5 items everywhere, so I can do the main story quest. It's finally green! And we are at 4 hours and 19 minutes of playtime. Subtract a little for like the period where I was already logged in and waiting for stream to begin. Like maybe 20 minutes. So about 4 hours of playtime until I could complete the level 5 main story quest. It's not excessive whatsoever. I would hope that I pass muster because I have a level 18 helmet on. Honestly, skill issue. I've been clearly doing fine without a decent set of armor for the last 18 levels. Your soldiers are having a skill issue. I would propose. Clearly, they just need to hit the enemy harder. Alright, we'll take the money. Suspicious activity. Sure. I don't have anything better to do. Mm-hmm. Sure, I will help. Finally, I also need to go there for my class quest. Which means we now have 2 solo duties at that area. These names, honestly. We'll be doing this one later. I want an upgraded weapon for that. Which I can't get. Because I don't think... I didn't learn alchemy while I was there. What did I do in Ulda Eden? Oh my god. Yes, yes, solo duty, blah blah, go in.
Someone's already here. Oh dear. Is that a sword in the stump? Bad idea. Really bad idea. It takes a lot less than that to incite the green wrath, you know. Why, the first time we came to the Twelves Wood, we almost ended up as a Trilliant's dinner, just for crashing our airship in the wrong place. It was all Papalymo's fault, of course. Though, he'd sooner swallow his staff than admit that he's wrong.
No, not this one. Not even close. Kupo!
You know him, Kuplo Kop?
Well, not exactly, but we did once share a carriage. Isn't that right?
How are the readings?
Same as the last. There is a disturbance here as well, and newly manifested at that. Kuplo Kop seems convinced of your innocence. But if this isn't your doing, whose is it?
Ever since the calamity, the forest's been really sensitive. The slightest disruption to the etheric flow, and this sort of thing happens.
It seems we have little choice.
Huzzah. Only marginally laggy. It feels like it's getting worse, honestly. Which it probably is. I have no idea what FF14 did even do to get DDoS this badly the last few weeks, but Crystal.
Hear, feel, think. Crystal Bearer. I am Heidelin, all made one. A light there once was that shone throughout this realm, yet it hath since grown dim. And as it hath faltered, so hath darkness risen up in its stead, presaging an end to life. For the sake of all, I beseech thee, deliver us from this fate. The power to banish the darkness dwelleth in the crystals of light. Journey forth and lay claim to them.
How many of these crystal shards are there around this? It's probably more than 14, right? Or more than 13?
By thy deeds shall the crystals reveal themselves to thee. Only believe, for the light liveth in thy heart. Go now, my child, and shine thy light on all creation.
You fainted. A surfeit of ether, no doubt.
And what have we here?
Our culprit, it would seem, an Ixal. And no ordinary Ixal either. A chieftain. That they would venture this deep into enemy territory, the beastmen may indeed be acting under orders. This is Papalimo. We found the
How are we
culprit.
feeling then?
It was an Ixal
Better?
chieftain.
Good.
Yes, we'll seek Brother Esumian's cooperation in the matter. Ida? Oh, loud, tactless. Much the same as always.
Giant crystals? Can't say I've seen any. Are you sure you're feeling better?
Understood. Over and out. Kuplokop, please bear word of these developments to Brother Esumiyan. We shall soon return to give a full report.
Understood. Over and out. Kupo!
Here is where we part ways. Till next time, take care.
I think that sword might be a clue. You should definitely pull it out and take it back to the Bannock. You don't suppose that adventurer could see Kuplokop, do you?
And this occurs to you now? Yes, it seemed that way. Time will tell.
Well, time will have to, because you won't. You never tell me what's really going on. Unless you don't know what's going on either.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
I do wonder how many crystals. Yeah, instances like those are on a different server. Like instance server versus open world. And like they are under different IP addresses, so it might be that just Chaos is affected right now, but not Light or something. It's a little complex, so but it's definitely not normal. Like I do sometimes play on Primal, which you know is North American data center, so I have a higher ping there, and it's not ever this bad either. So before we turn in this quest, I should probably go and pick up like Conjurer and Archer to level them up alongside this a little, because I'm not going to keep leveling Lancer while this is going on when we are on like main story quest 5. And it's not happening. Can also use this fairly early as Conjurer. And I can sell some of this junk that I'm not even allowed to use. Like I can use this one, theoretically. That one is higher level, but we'll put it over here. They're not high quality, and I definitely want high quality stuff later, but I can use them at least. They do have my name on them, so I'm allowed to use them. Which is better than nothing. I mean, there's only 3 combat classes here anyway. But at least we can now progress the main scenario quest. And since I'm definitely able to take out enemies, this shouldn't be a problem, even with this. Heck, I do have some extra vitality from this, and direct hit rate. Like, not a lot, but it does exist. Yes, yes. Let's just let me learn Archer, please. Oh boy. Sure. I should have that saved as well. Yeah. Yeah, of course, not all equipment was found. More killing of mobs. Need to talk to this guy first. Just give me. Thank you. Lots of talking. So I need to be around level 5 and then we can just go with the flow of the main story quest until I outlevel it too much, I guess. Since I might roll any job for like the duties I have to complete at any time, I need to keep them somewhat equal. And Lancer is being a little ridiculous right now, so I can't really use this much yet because these are shared on other classes. So I've taken to use this instead. Because like if I want to show this off, hold on. So for example, these sets, right? This is no, not that. Here. This is the Arcanist hotbar. Specifically Arcanist. And I did the same. This one is Gladiator. That's also Gladiator. This one is Rogue. And these plus and minuses also copy that over. This is scenario guide on off, and this is duty list on off, and then here you have like all of these, so I can just do this if I want to really clean up the interface. I had like this planned at some point but never did anything with it. Well, that was like the would be like different HUD layouts for tank, healer and DPS. Cool, I defeat one squirrel and I get almost an entire level. Oh yeah, I forgot. I don't just get 200% experience now, I get 400% experience because of the armory bonus. Things are being slightly ridiculous. So a single squirrel is worth 250 XP. That's before like a chain bonus. Okay. I'm just gonna get to level 4 and then we'll just continue the main quest, I guess. So after this or after the next enemy. We'll come back to these class quests later. I just need to make sure that I'm up to date with my job quests when I want to go into any duties. So I have all the abilities. So like for example the level 15 one for which Does this one not... Like, I know the Lancer 15 one gives an ability. It gives piercing talent, for example. Yeah, don't mind me having changed job in between. I was bored. Decided Lancer wasn't for me. Now I'm a conjurer. That may change all the time. Pay no attention to it. Yes, I mean, we figured as much, seeing that there was a dead exile next to it. So... And we get some experience and money. Sure. Let's just level up from that. That's fine. This takes markedly longer. Yep, have some exacts. I don't exactly know how many quests are in between me and Limsa, but can look it up, I guess. Quite a few still. was about to say, did another enemy target me? No, it was just some random healing me. No, you can have fun with those on your own. I'm not involved. Have it when it takes a couple seconds for sprint to even kick in. I have your stuff. I think after this one it's probably time to switch up and go Archer. Just to keep them somewhat equal. consumable, by the way, is like an early staff. Not at all, because there is none. For Conjurer early on, is there? These are all Thaumaturge. Yeah, okay. I guess I would have to go at least to the second level of carpenter recipes. Or bronze pieces. I noticed that they sent them to a region that we are not even allowed to go to because he said West Shroud. Interesting. Gonna do a couple of kills here. That's okay. This is level 9, so I don't have to go too high, honestly. And thanks to the buff, that's also super quick. So I need a 4th ladybug for the quest, for the hunting log. me, actually. Okay, these two are in water spiders over there. Okay, interesting. Do you have any idea what it was? Or just a random weird green bar? Okay, that's weird. Yeah, not much I can do about that then. That also explains because I did check through the vault after the stream and I couldn't find anything, even around the time where his message popped up about it. So, because in the VOD it wouldn't appear, because in the VOD there's no buffering. Alright, couple more monsters and I'm level 9, then I can do the quest. There we go. Level 9. Did that person just disappear? I guess they... No, those are other people. But yeah, with like with the road to 90 buff, there is no way I'm not gonna outlevel the main story quest at some point, severely. But that's fine. I'm just gonna mostly go with like the dungeon queue level for whatever equipment I'm gonna take as maximum for it. It will definitely make reaching the 50 on Crafter and Gatherer much easier. Can just kite you for days. Or maybe not days, you're a little bit faster than I am. I also don't think it's that necessary. Don't do enough damage to be a threat. Lame. That the golem could be vanquished. Your golem is a disappointment. Barely did anything. I have literally no equipment. I have a level 1 bow and race gear. I have nothing. Didn't even do damage. Ridiculous. No wonder they lost. Ah, yes. Plot headaches. But that was just before we first met them. Alright. Goodbye. Come on. Just gotta talk faster. There's about 16 quests before we get to Limsa. This one included. So, I'm getting there. Once I get to Limsa, I can finally get all of these. These would have been useful about half an hour ago when I needed to level. Or like an hour. Recommendations, which has never ever been useful for anyone ever, I don't think, so... But now I can do this. I can go in here. Woo. We have an in-room. Isn't that great? There's nothing in here, however. Oh yeah, I did a mentor roulette earlier on main. And of course I landed in Odin. It did go well though, at least. Like, we did it without wipes. Which is at least something. Was just like slowly doing a couple of those. Mostly because, hey, they also give money. And then maybe also achievement at some point. Okay. I think this is actually a good stopping point for tonight. We'll do next week. We'll do the trip to Limsa then. And also in the process, because that's right after, we'll unlock the first dungeon. Because that's like the next quest after Call of the Sea. Like, yeah, Call of the Sea is still in the set here, like... So... And then we'll roll for whichever class I get to do for the dungeon. I will do that on screen. I just need to prepare a wheel that doesn't show all the too much info or something, and then we'll roll for that. I also need to pick up all the other jobs. At least, because of the Road to 90 buff, leveling to 15 will not be a problem whatsoever. As we can see that, like, just with a couple of these, I was already level 9. So, that will not be a problem. Obviously, then we'll do the class quests for whichever job I get rolled as well. So we have prepared for that, but it can basically be anything from Gladiator, Marauder, Pugilist, Lancer, Rogue, Conjurer, Archer, Thaumaturg, or Arcanist. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 jobs available. I will also get to learn all the crafters and gatherers finally. Which, most importantly, once I have access to this, I can also unlock the secondary gathering for those. Which will be huge. Because then I can finally gather all the materials. So yeah. So, as usual, for the first day, more Clear Obscure. We'll do some more side content. Level a little. And see what we can find. I'm definitely not yet ready for those side quests, so we'll probably go and I was close to 50, I think, so maybe around 60. Seems like a good choice. Now that we have the painted power on everyone as well. And then see how much damage we can do. Alright. Have a great evening and a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow for Deep Dungeon. Bye bye.